Well, good evening, and welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. I'm Aeson Knight, and with me again, straight from Denver, Colorado, is Miss Raine S Love. How are you, honey child?
I am awesome. Just getting my dance on. I got my 3 telephones, in the bathroom playpen, playing techie games with my electric toothbrush, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Awesome. So what are we playing tech games for?
What's now?
What are we playing the techie games for, other than, phones becoming pains in an axe?
Well, they're playing techie games because they're all hanging out in the bathroom together so they won't disturb us during the radio show.
Oh, how lovely.
So I sent them all into the bathroom. Shut the door.
Exactly. That's what they need to do, is just sit in there and maybe, book a few clients for you while you're on the phone.
That's right.
How's that training of Ray as your personal assistant?
Not too bad. He's had a couple of needy moments here in the last 24 hours since I just arrived home last night. Was quite a little drive. Do not like traveling during the winter, but I definitely tested out my body on, seeing if we could travel and doing the wedding thing for my son and his new wife. And we managed.
And your new daughter.
Yes. Was pretty awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So did you get everything done? Because I know we were a little stressed there about getting everything put into order.
We got everything done. One thing about it, time keeps moving forward, and you're going to get there anyway, whether you're ready or not.
And sometimes you're not.
No. But, it turned out really well, and we just knocked it out, and I think it turned out really wonderful. They were very happy, and in spite of the fact that it was pouring down rain, a lot of
that's good luck on a wedding.
I told them that. I don't know if they believe me or not, but I told them it was good luck on a wedding.
Yeah, it's very good for them to, to have a rainy day.
Yeah, so it turned out really nice, and it was very, very emotional, and a lot of tears, and the bride was a little late, but then we wouldn't have it any other way because we have to make sure the bride is ready and happy. Yes, and it turned out really good. Yeah.
So
and,
when are we getting grandbaby?
I didn't ask him that yet.
You should have. That should have been the next question. Like, okay, guys, you got 9 months. Let's make sure it works on the. Let's do some countdown here.
I don't think that they plan on waiting very long.
Well, they probably haven't.
They, wanted to make sure that they got married. I know that I met a lady several months ago who made a prediction over a grandchild with them. So we'll have to see if that comes to fruition. So that'll be very interesting because she was very, very descriptive.
Well, it'll be a good thing when we do get grandbabies because then, you can start knitting booties and doing other fun things.
Okay, now. I think our audience knows me well enough. I'm not exactly the booty knitting type.
Why not?
That would
You're at least the cookie baking type.
I'm a cookie baker, but I don't know if I could sit still that long. Even in Denver with all that snow, which, by the way, we're getting a little bit on Friday. Hopefully it's a little bit. I'm still not ready for winter for some reason. We went to California, had a little ice and snow on the way in Wyoming. Wyoming's always fun to travel in the weather. Got through that, got there okay, and it was rainy and cold. It was that wet cold, which kind of freaked me out a little bit because I'm thinking I'm colder in California than I am in Denver. wanted to come back to Denver to warm up. Now I'm here. Now we have the freezy cold. But I am so glad to be home, got my Sherpa blanket, and I'm just, I'm ready to go. Ready to go, making soup, and kind of, thinking about, things moving forward and some of the stresses that people are, going through, with the holidays and having to deal with family and, how do you deal with it? And, one thing I was thinking about, and I did want to kind of mention this, students right now are getting ready to, go through finals, and they're a little bit stressed out. And sometimes that anxiety can really get in the way because it's crunch time. Am I going to pass this class? Am I not going to pass this class? And, one of the things that I do highly recommend, of course, you have to study. Please do not even think for a minute that you cannot study. You have to have been preparing yourself and continue on with that. But I also feel that it's very, very important, and I would always encourage, because I think it makes a big, huge difference prior to studying, or at least having set aside a time each day, being consistent with that time, to take that time just to meditate, to clear out all that negative energy and those knots in your stomach. Breathe in, breathe out. Take time to clear things out so that the anxiety doesn't come in, because it's good. You're going to have to be dealing with that nervousness anyway. But if you take that time to do that little bit of meditation every day, it's going to make a really huge difference for you. And you'll notice it when you go to take the test, because you will have been releasing it.
Right. And my little 2 tidbits is, one, put rosemary beside where you study, preferably fresh. You don't have rosemary, you can get some at the grocery store where you can smell the scent of the rosemary, and then take it with you to class. It's surprising, but rosemary does help memory. It's been scientifically proven, and that's what I did when I took my board, was I used rosemary. My other step is your first answer is the correct answer. Don't go back and change any crap. The old Catholic nuns used to, smack the table with the ruler and say, your first answer is the correct answer. Your second answer is wrong.
Right.
So go with your first answer. And it's always C.
A lot of times it is, okay, but that doesn't mean go mark C on everything. However, there have been studies where people have gone to do that, and they do tend to not do too badly on a test if they're marking all C. Now, I know that a lot of you are like, there is no way I want to blow a test and just mark C. That's for someone who may not be so serious, You want to study. However, okay, and it's really, really important. And the reason why you're bringing this up, Aeson, we've been there. We've done that.
We've done
it. I'm talking about that anxiety that, I know a lot of students are feeling right now. And we're talking about putting down that first answer. It all ties into self-doubt. Okay? Don't doubt that you haven't got the information in you. It's there. That's why it's important. You make sure that you are as relaxed as possible, whether, you're bringing in the herbs with you, using the meditation, taking a sea salt bath, inclusive with your studying. Don't doubt. Just go with what's coming to you. You'll be okay, and you'll pass that test.
Yeah, and you get through it.
You get a little break.
And
then you get a little break. Yeah.
Yeah. But also, when you're setting, after we get you through the new break, we need to set you down. And you got to lay out, you'll get your syllabuses probably the first day when you get back. What you should have ready beforehand, however, is your planner, so that you can lay everything out. Literally, when I was taking my Master of Metaphysics, there were assignments to do every week. There were classes every 3 days. There were readings you had to do, so many readings. And if you break that down into a planner, and this is what got me into a planner and I have a YouTube video up on my planner system. I got to do an updated one because I've updated it because, some things I don't need anymore. And some things I've went techie with. But if you lay it all out into a planner, then every day isn't that grinding gruel of, oh, my fucking God, what do I got to do? Oh, I got to remember to pick up milk. Oh, we're out of creamer. I got to get creamer. That drives me bonkers for donuts. It's just easier to have it in a planner. I know a lot of people now use their cell phones, but what happens when the dang thing goes dead? Or when you're not in internet coverage?
Yes.
So it can't update to the cloud. So go, and there's some really nice planners out there, but there's also the simple old-fashioned thing of getting a binder, printing out some sheets, printing out the blank calendars from Google, or, there's a ton of places online that have blank templates, and just putting it in there and taking the time each day to work out your week, Sunday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever. Work out the full week. Have your little reminder list and be done with it. You know how much, your brain is kind of like a computer. And if you take out that repetitive thought of, you're out of cat food, you're out of cat food, you're out of cat food, how much more you can get done, how much more relaxed because you've already deposited it somewhere.
Well, and of course, there are some people who would say, oh, this is outdated and old-fashioned. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting ready to go to the grocery store. And a lot of times I'm going on my little app and I'm going boom, 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 boom. But I do like to write things down. And I've always been adamant about doing that when it comes to note-taking, when it comes to the planning. And this is one thing that I always taught my students. You write it down. They thought I was crazy. But when you actively do something, like the physical action of writing, it goes into your brain because you're using different modalities to take that information in.
Right.
And you are quite right. I mean, if you want to do the computer, do both. Do both.
Do them both. Robert Corcoran, which is, Shark Tank, a billionaire, Kevin O'Reilly, who's another Shark Tank person, Robert Recre, I can't even pronounce his last name. I know I'm sorry I destroyed it. All of them, if you notice, they have a little notebook there, and they're writing down everything about the pitch and their offers and all that. But they're also writing in their planner. When you talk to us psychics, we also say, and especially when you're going through a hectic time, are you journaling? Are you writing stuff down? Why? Because it actually does work. You have to take pen to paper, decreases the mind so much more.
Yeah, and you go back and you look at that. And, you can look at that, not too long after you've written it, but going back even, say, a year or two or years. Wow, what an amazing thing to do, to go back and see how much you've changed and how much you've grown,
Right.
But, as far as students go, that is a good habit. It may sound silly, but it does make a huge difference because sometimes, and I don't know about anyone else, but Aeson knows me. Aeson knows me really well. I get stressed, and the computer is not my best friend because I'm going, Aeson, help me. I just get confused and all, crazy, and you can't get crazy on a piece of paper, honey. Can't get crazy on a calendar. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
So,
you can sit there and get all fancy. I've met people that have stickers, and they've got pins galore, and they've got washi tape, and it's like, oh, dear God. This is not a confetti experiment.
But you know what? For those who do like things like that, I have certain acronyms, certain letters, certain little things that I use. And I would, again, this is something that I did with my students, little things that would jog their memory, okay? That would relate to a certain subject or a certain topic So it's not necessarily an outlandish idea if it works for you.
Right. Right.
If it works for you, so go for it. Find out what works for you. Now, on our way home, and this is a little bit off subject, I got to stay in a hotel because, you got to stop sometimes and take a break. And I got my magic number 111. Told me everything was working out and everything was just fine. Pay attention to different signs and symbols this time of year. The time of year where even in our busyness and the family craziness, no matter, what holidays that you're celebrating, there's still a lot of energy out there. And we're still connecting to the universe, and we're still connecting to God, and we're still connecting to other people and other energies. Look at the different wonderful things that are happening around you that maybe aren't necessarily you bought the perfect gift, but maybe you walked into the right situation, or you connected with the right person, or somebody said the right thing, or you had the opportunity to do something for a stranger. It's a very stressful time of year, but it's also a time of year full of wonderful things that we can be looking for. And speaking
let's go into that a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go into, do something nice for a stranger. A lot of people do freaking charity at this time of year. A, they get tax write-off. B, it's the holiday season, so they feel like they've got to give into some charity.
Right.
Look at the charities that you are giving to, please. A lot of these charities, the money ain't going for the cause. It's going to pay their vice president, their chairman of the board, a telemarketer on the phone, which one of them got told off earlier today.
Oh.
Now, as y'all know, it's been about 3 years since my father. I answer the phone. Hello, Aeson's advisor. Can I help you? Can I speak to brother? No, he's not here right now. Well, can you have him call me back? And I'm thinking this is one of his long-lost friends, and maybe they didn't get the memo or see the newspaper, because we didn't do the big, huge, grand scan funeral because that wasn't my dad's way. And I'm like, well, he's not around anymore. It's been about 3 years and he crossed. Well, would you like to donate to the Breast Cancer Society of America? We are collecting money. I was like, excuse me? What planet have you just arrived from?
Yeah. Sometimes they can not be so sensitive, can't they? Sometimes also we can't afford it. There are different ways to be generous. And I think if donating is your thing.
In general, I would rather drive down the street, see somebody in the neighborhood that is having issues. It ain't that hard to do. There's notices on their front door, the landlord's banging on the door at 9 o'clock in the morning, so you hear them yelling. The police have been there serving papers, whatnot. I would rather go and give to them than to give to any charity, because that's where charity began at. Before we got all historically societal and what other yonky baloney, it began one person giving to another. We didn't need an organization. We didn't pay a vice chairman. We didn't need to pay salary-listed workers. You have to understand charities have to have certain workers, but I think that most of it should be volunteer or minimum wage, not big, huge salaries, to run these organizations. Because almost out of, and I can think of 3 charities off the top of my head, most of the money that comes in goes to operational expenses. Not feeding the hungry, not, finding the cure, not, sending the care packages. Drives me baloney, and I get very, very tired of them, and, that's just insane. No more than 10 cents out of every dollar coming in should go to staff.
Well, there is that. But it's like you said, it's so nice to be able to, and I'm not saying that there isn't meaning and value to some of these charities. Sure there is. But I agree with you on that. Too much of it goes to other things. It's a wonderful opportunity to come up to a stranger or to a neighbor, sometimes family, okay? Nothing wrong with charity with family either, who is going through a hard time. If you come from my family, some of my family members are not going to tell you they're going through a hard time. They're very prideful. But you know what? Showing at somebody's door, and showing up at a door with, or, showing up at the door with, maybe a gift certificate to Walmart because, the kids need a coat. Or, who knows what it could be, paying a utility bill. Wow, what a big deal. That's a big deal. I don't know if any of you ever have, but I've been there where it was a decision between, and it was an iffy decision at that, between paying the mortgage and having, in our household, we celebrate Christmas. It was paying the mortgage and Christmas. I wasn't sure I could do either or. Kind of a scary place to be. A lot of times people are there. You may not know it, but if you sense it or feel it, hey, you're coming over. Who's to say you can't leave $50, on the table? Or, I've been known to do this, and I know other people who do it. My favorite thing to do is to give without them knowing it. In other words, go down to the utility place and pay their utility bill. Or put a nice little envelope with a card, Merry Christmas card in it, with some money in it. You feel so
That's better
blessed.
because of privacy, you can't exactly, get the information you want.
And
so sometimes you have to do the angel thing and stick money in the glove box, or leave it 20 somewhere in the bathroom. You never know where it's at.
And the thing of it is, it is a really cool feeling to have somebody just leave an envelope on your door. You don't know who I am, but I watch you every day. I watch you go to 2 different jobs and go to school and take care of your kids. I want you to know I believe in you and you're going to do great things. I had somebody do that to me one time. Pretty awesome. Do that for somebody who you know they're out there doing whatever they can, but, they don't really know what's going, And they're just trying to make it. They're not complaining. They're not asking for anything. They're just going out there and doing life. What a blessing to have somebody come and do that. You may be the person who needs that blessing this year. Take the blessing. Greatest gift that somebody, friend told me many years ago. They said, you're always used to being the one giving because you've always had the money. You're not going to be in that situation anymore being a single mom. You need to learn to be humble and accept it. Because when you deprive them of giving you a gift, you're depriving them of a blessing. You're blessed and they're blessed.
And it's a two-way street.
It feels really good to be able to do that for somebody, especially if they don't even know about it, because then you're really giving from the heart. And I think, if we can all take a little bit of that, and don't worry for those of you who are going without. Someone sees, someone will come in. They always do. We always have our little angels around.
Exactly.
Yeah. All
right, guys, let's go to break, and when we come back, we will start taking calls, and then after that, if we've got room, we will take cat questions.
Absolutely. And get your dance on. We've got some good music during the breaks. And I look forward to doing the readings tonight.
And you'll find us at www.themagichappens.com, your free online magazine.
Did you know that you are surrounded by love every moment of every day? Did you know that all you have to do is reach out and know that you are loved to feel it? Each and every one of us have angels assigned to us, but sometimes we need to learn how to connect with them and to hear them. You're invited to listen, chat, and be loved on Angel Whispers, hosted by your very own divine angel, your messenger of love and healing, live in the Psychic Coffee Shop online Blog Talk Radio channel. You'll see and know that your angels are only just a whisper away.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Do you have burning questions you need answered? We all do. Visit our website at psychic.biz, where you can find accurate psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers from around the world who are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can have your questions answered anonymously and right from your computer, tablet, or smartphone. The introductory chat is always free, and we offer low per-minute rates and special promotions. Our online psychics offer helpful, practical guidance into what matters most to you. Visit us today at psychic.biz.
Some people talk to their pets. Some people talk to their plants. And some people just talk to themselves. We're not being all judgy, but how's that been working out for you? I've got a better idea. Join Master Psychic Aeson Knight for Conversation with Aeson, the show where you're the co-host. You call, you talk, you live a better life.
You're on the air.
Yes, hi. Thanks for taking my phone call.
You're welcome, darling. How you doing?
I'm okay. Not that great.
Oh, well, how can I help you?
When do you see your boyfriend coming in? And don't say feel good about yourself and in 10 years.
Well, honey, you know, if it's going to be that long, I'll let you know, and you can get a book and a cab.
About it. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Conversation with Aeson on Blog Talk Radio, Psychic Coffee Shop online. Oh, and you can bring your cat. Hi, welcome, relax, have a cup of your favorite topics with your hosts Aeson Knight and Raine Love. There's nothing like a good conversation to warm your soul and give your spirit a break now and then. Aeson and Love have such a wonderful way of exploring topics like psychic phenomena, important topics in our daily lives from a psychic's point of view, and you never know who else will stop by. The Psychic Coffee Shop, live on Blog Talk Radio. So come on in. We made a fresh cup of Java just for you.
welcome back, Miss Rainey. I'm glad you grabbed your latte and made the phone sit down and behave.
Yes, well, I tried. It's behaving tonight. And I went and got myself some holiday creamers, too, so you know.
Oh.
I'm all in the spirit.
I just want to kind of make a few little announcements before we hop into readings. One, Conversations with Aeson will not be happening this Thursday. I'll actually be coming back on Tuesday of next week. Two, Angel Whispers will be returning on and taking our Thursday slot at 10 p.m. You guys to enjoy. And that will, begin, so we will have a Tuesday night show, our Wednesday night flagship, and a Thursday night show for a little while. And, of course, who knows who will join us at the coffee shop. I will be booking guests and stuff, but I'm taking the week off to work on getting everything set up for the new year from the conversations. So that's how things are going to kind of run for a little while. We'll be, having guests on this month, hopefully. We're going to try to get them booked. We'll see. And Miss Rainey.
And we've had some phenomenal guests.
We have. We get some good ones. And they have come to us. So, guys, here we go.
Wonderful.
It is. I like it that we don't have to go hunting, although there's a few I think I may go hunting for because I just want to have them on. But, Miss Rainey, let's tell them how we do it here at the coffee shop.
Absolutely. Well, we do take phone calls in the order that they come in, and we do ask you to please give your name and birth date, including the year, because we have to make sure that you're 18 according to the law. And then you ask your question, and if there's someone you're inquiring about, if we could have their first name and birth date, that would also be helpful as well. And let's go ahead and take those calls. Who do we have on the line first, Mr. Aeson?
Well, the first one is 312. How can Miss Rainey help you tonight?
Hi, my name's Karen, and I'm calling from Chicago, and my birth date is 3/31/71.
Hello. How are you doing tonight, Karen?
Oh, pretty good. I'm calling about a gentleman. His first initial is O, and I'm just kind of wondering if you see me seeing him soon.
Okay, Go ahead.
Oh, my schedule's kind of busy, and his schedule, our work schedules are kind of are not comparable right now.
Okay. And, in all honesty, I don't expect too much let up here in the next probably 4 to 6 weeks here. However, I do see you having an opportunity to connect with him. I'm getting the number 3 on that, so that tells me this could be the 3rd, but it will definitely be within the next 3 weeks. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So you are going to get a chance to spend some time together. Okay?
Okay.
See him sort of sweeping up, which tells me he's got some cleaning up of things to do in his life. You probably know a little bit about what that's about. And just give him the opportunity to do that. It can be a little bit frustrating for him, okay?
Oh.
And you have such a calming voice.
Oh.
Just be patient, but you'll definitely be seeing him.
Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm a very patient person. I have to be patient with myself, too.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what? You take on things that other people need to take on.
Yes.
Give them their jobs back.
Yes.
And if they forgot they had a job, just let them know in a nice way. But give it back to them. That will free up some of your time as well. It's like, no, honey, you don't need to do it all.
True.
But they'll let you if you will.
Exactly. I understand. I understand.
I knew you would.
Yes.
Yeah. that'll be okay. That'll free up some of your time. Okay.
Oh.
With him, I just see that there's just a lot of clutter there, a lot of things that he's got to work through himself. And yes, unfortunately, that does require patience. That loathed word, don't we hate it? You know, patience. But it is what it is. You know.
Exactly.
And but you will have an opportunity to see him.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You have a wonderful evening.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey. Let's bounce on down, and I'll take 511. So 551. 551, you're on the air.
Hi, my name is Tasha, and my birthday is 12/9/88.
Okay, how can we help you?
I'm calling about romance. If you saw a new relationship or, a new relationship coming in for me.
Let's take a look here, dear. I'm going to be honest, I don't see a new relationship entering into probably mid-January. You need to take some time for you, and you also need to take some time for some application.
Oh, for a job application?
No, applications for boyfriends. I mean, because you got about 4 of them, but I only would keep one of them.
Can I ask about one specific one?
Sure.
His name is Ryan, and just want to know, what did you see for us?
I feel he's interested, but I don't feel like he's ready yet. That's why it should just be kept soft for right now.
Okay.
Because I always say, honey, with that wonderful little Sagittarius energy, give him a little run for his money.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying.
I know you are. You just got to stay focused. You want it like today, and it's not coming today, honey.
Yeah.
You need to let it come to you.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, well, let's pop on down to 502. 502, how can Miss Raine help you?
Hi, thank you for taking my call. My name is Leanne, and my date of birth is 8680.
Hi, Leanne. How are you this evening? And
Good.
How may me assist you?
I'm also curious about what's coming into my love life, or if anything is coming into my love life.
She's got all that wonderful, friendly energy, and it's like, wait a minute, they're not appreciating it.
Exactly.
You know, deal is, hon, you have to have a special connection, okay? You connect very well with people, but who's there to be good enough, shall I say, with a lack of words for you, doesn't always happen that easily, okay? Do I see somebody coming in? Yes, okay? I do see that this is going to take a little bit of time. I see you entertained by others in the meantime, but nothing really seriously happening yet. Looks to me like this is something that I'm expecting the February-March time period. I don't see you not out and about doing life, okay? I don't see you not meeting and talking to people. You know, go with the friendly energy, just allow it to happen, and just have faith that you are what they want. It's just that not necessarily what is right for you is coming in yet, okay? But it's on its way. It's on its way.
All right. Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening, Leanne.
You too. Bye.
Wow. I am going to take 720. 720, you're on the air. 720, going once, going twice. All right. That's my listen box. All right, let's try from Oz. 1111111. Oz?
Hello? Hey, guys. How are you?
Hi.
How's it going?
You got to speak up, honey.
Okay, hold on one second. Okay. Can you hear me better now?
Oh, much better. How can we help you?
Yes. Okay, quick question. Okay, today I had a premonition of, yesterday, it was of white plastic medical shoes, and I would like to know what that means. Yes.
Well, here's the question for you. I'm going to throw it back at you. What's your deal with medical?
I got
especially old medical.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Because they don't wear those anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm getting my PCA certificate in about 2 weeks.
Okay. So that's just you seeing it as you moving into that role.
Oh, nice. I thought it meant something kind of bad.
Okay. No, I don't feel like it's bad at all, honey. I just feel like, that's just your God's going, get going. Come on. Let's move it. Before we get 100 here.
Awesome. Okay, I didn't know what was going on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and a quick question. I am applying for graduate school, okay, and I would like, and I have a writing coach, and I can choose anyone that I want, and I'm trying to see if I should go with a guy named Tyler, or should I just pick somebody else?
I would stick with who you have.
Stick with Tyler? Okay, stick with him, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I think you'll do really well with Tyler.
All right, okay. No problem. I'll keep him.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. You have a great evening.
All right.
All right. Let's go to 216 for Miss Rainey. 216, you're on the air.
Hey, good evening. Awesome. Who are we speaking with tonight?
Desmond.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your name. I apologize there, hon.
Oh, it's okay. Desmond.
Desmond?
Yes.
Well, Desmond, welcome. What's your birth date and what's your question?
12/16/71.
Uh-huh.
And I want to know, what do you see for me in the next couple of months or next year or the next couple of months?
Okay. I go with more specific questions. Is there a particular area that which you wanted me to look into? I don't do general readings.
Oh, okay. I guess prosperity or career change, prosperity.
Okay. One of the things that I do see coming, although I got to tell you, who's the female? Who's the female around you?
Oh, yeah, they're in the next room. So yeah.
No, I keep getting this female energy.
Like low. Yeah.
As far as prosperity goes, okay, this is what I see, okay, and this ties a little bit into your sort of, shall we say, entrepreneur energy, okay? I see an opportunity coming in for you. You have to make the opportunity happen, okay, as far as utilizing those wonderful skills that you have when it comes to coming in, connecting with people, and going out there and making it happen, okay? In other words, you're really good at selling yourself, and you're really good at selling your ideas. Make sense? But I do see an opportunity coming in. Really do see this coming in. Expect this to be coming in here before the end of the year, okay? This opportunity is going to be different from where you're at right now, but it is going to be the chance for you to really step it up and make some massive income if you put yourself into it. Putting yourself into it is being open to change, being open to learning, and saying, you know what, I've already got the natural abilities here. Let's add on into it, and let's believe in what we already have here. take it to that next level. But it will be coming to you before the end of the year.
I hope so, because Joe, man, now I'm about to go crazy. It's just like it's the soul telling me, what you going to do? Get out of here. What you doing here? I'm about to lose it. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What's your gut telling you? Do you stay or do you go?
Oh, it's telling me you need to make a move quick. You know,
right.
So
exactly.
Yeah. So
yeah. Okay. Have confidence that the doors are going to open. Ask the doors to open. Okay, because they're going to open. It's going to be different. Okay, so I don't expect things to stay the same. Okay, don't get caught up in the frustration of it. Just ask for the open doors. The opportunity is going to come there, and you need to go with it and have faith in you.
Oh, okay. It's going to be so challenging for me. Okay, I can deal with it.
Oh, it's okay. You can handle it. Okay, it's going to be a good challenge for you. Okay, it's really about selling yourself, selling your ideas, selling what you believe in. That opportunity is coming.
Okay. So you ain't pick up nothing. But you say you picked up that energy, that female energy. You didn't pick up nothing. Was it? I mean, it was that strong.
Pardon me?
The energy you picked up earlier was that strong. To the female energy.
Yes, it's that strong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to ignore it, okay? Sorry. It's like, okay, let's go over here and focus. Did you want to ask me something along those lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know it's not forever. Just, I guess it's just a lesson. Past, from past life. I guess it's a lesson. So, I don't think it's,
okay.
Yeah. So.
Here's the thing. Okay, identify the lesson. Okay. We have different souls brought into our life. Okay. And even though it may not necessarily seem like it's forever, it may not even necessarily seem like it's good, or we're just passing time, okay? Is the passing time getting in my way? Is it keeping me from going forward? What's the lesson? Identify the lesson and say, okay, I get the lesson here. I get what I have to do to move forward. With your new career or money options, you'll be able to do that. And that will actually be a really good distraction for you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You have a good evening.
All right. I appreciate it wholeheartedly.
Bye-bye.
Hey. What else we got here? Let's do 303. 303, you're on the air.
Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. How can we help you?
I need to move. I'm staying within my town by the end of December, and it's a very, very challenging housing market where I live, in terms of availability as well as rental prices. I'm looking just to rent a room somewhere. So I'm wondering if this will actually happen and what the outcome might look like in terms of the situation itself, if you feel anything about that.
Let's take a look here. I feel you do move. I feel like it's going to be 3 to 5 weeks. Yeah, it's challenging, it's aggravating, and it's heartbreaking, but I feel like it's going to be a good way, probably of at least 10 to 15 miles.
Within 15 miles?
Yeah, towards the south.
15 miles south, did you say?
10 to 15 miles south from where you currently are.
And I need to be out by the end of December.
Yeah. You'll have it.
This will, do you get a sense of if it will be a last-minute find or if this is something that will actually have some, breathing room to make, the plan?
I don't feel like there's much breathing room, honey. I would be throwing the crap out of that you don't need right now so that you can get moving.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Because it's snap, boom, bam, boom.
And
okay.
you feel
So if you don't need it, don't want it, be gone with it.
You do think this will happen before, by the deadline of the end of the year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope so. All right,
Carol.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
You're welcome. You have a good evening.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take 727, but make it a quickie.
Oh,
hello.
A quickie. Hi. How are you?
I'm awesome. She wants a quickie. What's your name and birthday, hon? I'm awesome.
9855.
Wonderful. How can I help you tonight?
My focus for the coming 3 months for my best and highest good.
Your focus for your best and highest good?
Yes.
Okay. If you're looking at here in the next 2 or 3 months, and this it really needs to be almost like a deliberate habit change, okay? And it needs to go really simple. And what I mean by that is this needs to go as far as physical, what you're doing physical. This includes food, diet, whatever, emotional and spiritual. You need to say, okay, you know what? I need to get it together. I need to get things cleaned out and focused. I can't allow myself to get distractions here because other distractions come in, and then you actually don't even feel well when that happens. So your focus needs to be, okay, I need to get things laid out, almost like that calendar that Aeson was talking about, but making it really about what's best for you. Because when you're focusing on all those areas, and I'm not talking about getting obsessed, I'm talking about what you need to do for you, okay, physical, emotional, and spiritual daily. Change the habits, but you got to stick with the habits long enough to where when the distractions come in, because they will, it's not going to get in the way. Sometimes
Perfect.
that happens.
Thank you.
Yeah. You have a blessed evening.
You too. Thanks.
Okay. Well, honey, that's the end of our time. I know we got a couple chat questions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop through there. No, I guess someone thought he was going to get banned and he didn't, but I'm going to just go through these really fast. Dove for peace, yeah, you will, but I really feel like you're not going to get closer to him for probably a little while longer. We're looking at least about another 2 months. Love all day. I feel like you do get contact from your ex, but I'm looking at it being probably within the next week, week and a half, okay? All right, then. So let's take care of this chat question. And, we're done for another week. I will be back Tuesday, and Miss Rainey, when will you be back? You will be back next Wednesday with us, won't you?
That's my intention, yes. And, please visit us over at psychic.biz And, we have a wonderful group of psychics over there who are tested, and you are welcome to call. Go ahead and use Fall 16, or since you're a listener to Psychic Coffee Shop, you can also use the coffee code, and you will get some free minutes with that as well. And anything you want to add to that, Aeson?
I'll be on in the evenings and late nights, and I'm sure Miss Rainey will be on in the afternoons. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Good night, Miss Rainey.
Good night, Mr. Aeson.
Have a great night, everyone.
Are you at a crossroads in your life? Or are you feeling stuck and not sure where to turn? We can help. Visit our website at psychic.biz from your computer, smartphone, or tablet, where you can get accurate readings and insight by speaking with any one of our tested advisors. We offer live chat, video sessions, one-on-one phone calls, and even email readings. We have several gifted psychics, tarot readers, astrologers, and other healers from around the world who are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your initial chat is always free, and our psychics do offer special prices and low per-minute rates. Visit us today at psychic.biz and get the guidance you need today for your tomorrow.
You're listening to The Magic Happens Radio Network, sponsored by The Magic Happens magazine. You'll find us at www.themagichappens.com.